Howdy folks, I'd like to throw out some thank yous and some shout outs here in the beginning of this video. I want to thank all my subscribers. I've just broke over 200 about a week or so, maybe 2 weeks ago. And I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate that. It's pretty cool. I never thought I'd get 20. I think I'm at 229 now, which is pretty neat. And I'd also like to thank a few fellas here. Recently I had some ignoramus commenting some offline, off-the-wall stuff on my last unboxing video, and just really strange dude. And, you know, I had a few guys comment on his comments and kind of sticking up for me, and they had my back. Made me feel real good, and that was a scab of ChiorBoyzCutlery, and that's Choir Boys with a Z, Cutlery. He even did a video, a real heartwarming video. I thank you, Scab, Scabarino, and he just stuck up for me. He threw some comment down. Eric Husayn, he let the guy have it a little bit. DonaldBlackAmericanHighlander, BackyardSamurai, you guys jumped in there and had my back. I love it. It makes me feel real good, and you guys know I got your back. So we have a real close-knit, tight community. We're good friends, YouTube friends, and I'm liking it a lot. It makes a guy's heart feel pretty good. Makes my heart soar like a hawk. But appreciate you guys. But my shout-outs are also Scab of ChiorBoyzCutlery. He has got great content. He is a content-pushing machine. He's got a collection of hundreds of knives, axes, swords, and he's a cut-up. He's got some good phrases and good sayings. If you're not really acquainted with Southern speak, you might have a hard time understanding some of the things he says. But my mom's from southeastern Kentucky, so I'm pretty fluent in that kind of talk, like this and like that, and look at him, and all that. So I can understand him pretty good. But he's a great guy, great heart, and all you guys that I just mentioned sticking up for me. It shows you guys' integrity and honor for sticking up for your fellow sword guys. Also, Ben from Rue R Guy 27. He's got great content. He's a knife reviewer, really articulate and speaks well. He stays focused, unlike myself, like and all that. And it's good. It's easy to hang with him because he is focused, and it helps you focus, helps me focus on what he's saying. Great reviews. He's just starting out, like myself, so good stuff. And Donnie B All Day, he also chimed in and got my back with this numbnuts that was commenting on my page that had nothing to do with the sword and knife community. But Donnie B is really intelligent. He's got his own channel of just many awesome knife reviews. He's got a great personality. He also does some cooking. He does some cooking things here and there. And everything he's shown to cook looks delicious and easy to follow. So these guys, and Backyard Samurai, he's given me shout-outs. ChiorBoyzCutlery, Scab, he's given me many shout-outs. I appreciate it, and these shout-outs are for you guys. I'm sure you guys, if you're into my channel, you're already subscribed to them. But those of you who are not, show them guys some love. I'll leave some links in the description. You can check them out and subscribe and check out the content. It's good stuff. And okay, what's next? The katanas I got in my last unboxing. As you noticed, the unboxing, it was great at first, and it kind of went downhill pretty quick. But I did fix the issues. I fixed the issues with the looseness of the ska or suka, which is the handle. There had some squeaking, and it was some looseness down in the down in here where it was carved out too much for the Nakago tang next to the tang. And how I fixed that was I take the ska off, take the makugi pins out, and take the ska off, and I take a shim of wood, little shim of wood, and I glue it to the Nakago, the tang, and then I fit it back in there, and if it's too much, I shave it off with a knife and shave it till it's just perfect. And there's no wiggle, I did it to both of them because both of them had it. I've also done it with another katana I have. And that might not be the right way, but that's the way I do it. And I fixed the bind in this one. This one had a bind in the saya, and also one of my other katanas had a bind. And the way I do it, and this might not be the right way, but this is the way it works for me. You stick it in there till it binds, and then you just to get it in there till it catches, and then you twist like so, and you get a little farther, and it chips that wood out. It took probably 25, maybe 30 times of doing this, and then you take it out and you dump the pieces out that you chip out of there, and then within several times of doing that, you get rid of that bind. It's got nice snugness. Well, I thought it had snugness, but not bad. About how you want it. So that's how I get rid of my binds. This one I stropped and finally got that really sharp. This one already came sharp as all get out. And for the bang for your buck, Sino, even though they have certain issues, they do whatever they can to try to rectify that issue that you have. And they actually, Von Yang, one of the certain sales rep I deal with, he emailed me and said he saw my video and seen the issues I have. This one had a length discrepancy. Measurements, and I ordered a 25-inch blade, and it came a 28-inch blade, which is 3 inches. If you're, that's quite a bit of discrepancy. He said it was totally his fault. He apologized, and he's sending me a new sword free of charge with the right dimensions. You can't beat that. And I've heard that through others that they've had certain issues here and there, and they just send them a new blade altogether, either a full blade or just a blank blade, or not the blank blade, but just the blade without the handle, if it's something like that. But I think he's sending me the whole thing from the way the email sounded. So Sino, there's a lot of other good sword manufacturers out of Longquan, or however you pronounce it. But Sino, they do everything in their power to make you happy, and they contact you constantly. Communication is great. They're polite, and I'm really happy with Sino. What can I say? It's great. A low price. They got a plethora, a myriad, if you will, of custom fittings to customize your swords for a decent price. You can go on there and fill out their custom katana page and send in the quote, and they'll shoot you back. Or you'll send in your description, and they'll send you back a quote, or shoot you back a quote that's surprisingly not as expensive as you would think. So give it a try, and there's no pressure to buy or anything like that. They just shoot you back a quote and tell you how much it's going to cost, and good on you, Sino. And I'm looking forward to getting that other katana too of the right measurements. So let's go cut some bottles. Bye.